Welcome everyone in Nigeria and the rest of the world. I am Gimba Omar and this is State of the Nation. We begin with the elections in Osun State, which have been won and lost, with controversies emerging at the completion of the process. Israel Murewa, this is the DG of the APC candidate. He will join us much later on the show, but also Honorable Sunday BC is the PDP chieftain. He joins us right now from Osogbo, the Osun State capital. Well, I'm getting the understanding that we'll have to get those two ready in just a moment. But let's get to hear from the discussions around the minimum wage, just to switch and tweak this just a little bit. We understand that the new minimum wage has become a major concern for the Nigeria Labour Congress and the NLC, including the government. On Thursday, there has been a challenge for the government to reach a truce between itself, Labour, and the Tripartite committee set up to advance the workings and the general workings, though, of how this will work out for the Nigerian worker in their interests, possibly. But let's take a listen to this report to usher in how this will play out.
We are reconvening on Thursday, that is the 4th of October. Our letters of invitation for the meetings are ready. It's in our emails, and Labour has got their own. And we do hope that the Salaries, Incomes and Wages Commission will have been able to, within the confines of the economic management team of the federal government, be able to give us a figure. It's not a figure that you just bandy and just throw it out like that. No, you must bring a figure that that the states and the government will have the capacity to pay. That is the guiding principle in wage fixing mechanisms. The principle of ability to pay. That's what guides it. You don't fix a figure that will result in shortfalls in payment to workers, a figure that will make for workers not to be paid, and you have another round of strikes over shortfalls of people not receiving full salary, or people who are not being paid at all. You don't also put a figure that will entail the state governments doing retrenchment or the federal government doing retrenchment. This is a government that doesn't want to do any retrenchment of any worker.
The words of the Minister of Labour and Employment, Dr. Chris Ngige, who spoke to us just last night about the efforts that are being made by the government and indeed how the Tripartite Committee can work together with Labour in the heart of it to try to see that that particular figure is reached at some point. Isa Aremo will be talking to us much later in the show, as well as Joe Wajero. Hopefully we'll have him also make contributions to this.